What is up everyone, this is Jojo the Techie, and today we're going to look at some tips, tricks, and hidden features in the new CMF Phone 1 by Nothing. The CMF phone launched last week as one of the most interesting budget phones on the market right now. With interchangeable backs, modular accessories, and running the latest version of Nothing OS, this phone has grabbed the attention of many a phone enthusiast. As a phone enthusiast myself, and a fan of the Nothing ecosystem, I wanted to share a few tips that I picked up while playing around with the phone since I received it last week. So without further ado, let's get into the list. The CMF phone is being sold in 3 models, a 6GB RAM version for India and an 8GB RAM version for the UK and the US via the beta program. However, the CMF Phone 1 has a feature called RAM Booster, where you can take advantage of available storage space and use that as additional RAM up to 16 gigs. To enable that, go to your phone settings, system, then RAM Booster. From there, you can change the option from the default 2 gigs to 8 gigs, which will bring your available RAM to 8 gigs of physical and 8 gigs of virtual memory for a total of 16 gigs. CMF Phone 1 has a smart charging mode to ensure that the device charges steadily overnight to improve battery health. But if you charge on a daily basis, you also want to make sure that you don't charge all the way to 100% if your phone is plugged in for a long time. Nothing OS gives you a way to set a custom charging mode that allows you to set charging limits between 70 and 90%. This can be accessed from settings, battery, and then battery health. One of Nothing OS's best features is the variety of awesome looking widgets, and one of them is super handy for when you want to quickly access a certain camera mode without having to first open the camera and set everything from within the app. For example, you can create a quick access widget to launch the rear camera in photo mode using vivid color mode and with a specific focal length. Additionally, you can preset options such as whether you want to use HDR, the photo size ratio, megapixel size, if you want to use the flash or a timer, and even if you want to use a filter or use a watermark. It's super helpful for when you know what you want to capture ahead of time. In addition to the camera widget, Nothing OS also lets you set quick setting widgets for a variety of different things. This widget can be created in 3 different sizes, and you can have your pick of it controlling different settings such as the flashlight, hotspot, and pretty much every setting you can think of. Not to mention quick access to different apps. CMF and Nothing phones share the same customization options when it comes to applying wallpapers. You can choose a wallpaper from the library of built-in ones, or you can download and apply one from another source. However, that's not where the customization ends. You can further make your wallpaper your own by applying wallpaper effects such as atmosphere and glass, which gives it a different look depending on what you're going for. One of the things you may notice when you first set up your CMF phone is that some of the app icons don't adapt to the color scheming that you have chosen. If you like the monochrome look on your app icons, but you have some stragglers in your app drawer, the fix is to download the official Nothing Icon Pack, which will transform all your icons and give them all that uniform look. It's strange that this wasn't included out of the box and you have to go and download it from the Play Store, but at least it's easily available there as an official icon pack. Nothing OS's implementation of customizable app folders is one of the best I've seen. You can create regular folders just like you can on any Android device, but you can take it further by enlarging it and customizing it with different styles or hiding what's within it by applying a cover. Nothing OS includes Google Search Bar by default. However, that's not everyone's cup of tea, and thankfully you can remove it from the dock. To do that, navigate to Home Screen Customization, tap on Layout, and turn the toggle off for Search Bar and tap Apply. Once you do that, you will gain an extra row on your device to add app icons or widgets to. Now, if you do like to have the search bar, but you're just not happy at the fact that its color scheme doesn't quite match the one you have set for your phone, you'll be glad to know that you can customize it from within the Google Apps settings. Just scroll down to Search widget and tap the Customize widget. From there, you can change its shape, color, and transparency. And finally, the best trick that the CMF Phone 1 has is how you can remove its back to change it out for another one. For the time being, the only colors available through the Nothing store are orange, black, blue, and light green, But nothing has to share the necessary resources with the community so that customized back covers can be created. I've seen some really interesting ones already created with 3D printers, and I anticipate much more polished ones will make their way to Amazon or other marketplaces soon. A transparent or translucent back cover will look amazing on this phone. Well, that's all I have to share for now. Stay tuned for my CMF Phone 1 first week impressions later this week, and much more CMF Phone content to come. See you in the next one.